Action.
I wasn't ready.
Cut.
Here we go.
Never get this right.
Speak clear, speak loud, and here we go. One take. Action.
Unbelievable. I'm T.
And I'm B.
And this is Siblings with a Side of Sarcasm.
Siblings with a side of sarcasm. Like,
are you Irish?
really? You just offended.
Siblings with a Side of Sarcasm.
Can you do
Top
any?
of the morning to you.
Oh my god! No, don't do that.
All right, I will do that one.
Where
Jamaican.
are you going? Like a pot of gold. Hi guys, welcome back to Siblings with a Side of Sarcasm. Clearly,
we still haven't gotten anything right, but we're gonna get there
one day
at a time.
So, how have you been?
I've been good. Learning a lot, learning what not to say, what my accent is not good at. It's been a learning experience. How about yourself?
I've been good. I was just thinking on my way over about, like, you know, my head's always in like random places. Mm-hmm. And when I think about like us and growing up and just like the people that we've evolved to today, nobody told me about adulting. Mm-hmm. It is a crash course. Yes. It is like driving down a fiery pit with gasoline on while you are flaming burning all along the way.
Saying this is fine.
You can do it. Growing up, mm-hmm. Nobody tells you the differences make. But then you'll do things during the year, maybe during the day, visit your doctor, and you start realizing that, damn, I'm old. You just feel old.
You want to say it like that?
Because that's how I feel. And I started realizing that I'm getting older when people call me consistently, ma'am.
Oh, I know that hurts. I know that cuts deep. That must. I don't know. I don't get sir a lot.
Wait till they start calling you Pops. Just wait.
I'm never going to be called Pops.
Wait till they start calling you Pops.
Sorry.
Yeah, because you're coloring your hair now, but when that
time out.
When that gray comes through the way that nature intends it to, they're going to call you Pops, and you're going to be upset.
Oh, you're going to cut deep like that. All right.
Hey, okay. I already know I look like I've been talking to a burning bush. All right? You could laugh. I got it. Yeah. And I'm not changing it. I am easing into this stage in life and enjoying it.
I mean, I would too, but I get this one little gray spot just like right here. It doesn't get gray anywhere else. So it's very evident. I look like a freaking skunk.
So one day, our mother was helping me paint. She was helping me paint a room. The color was gray. Mm-hmm. She was painting above. I was painting down low. We were in the same spot. And she looked down and said, oh my God, did I drop paint in your hair?
It wasn't paint, was it?
It wasn't even that funny. Like, ain't nobody laugh like that.
Hey, that was that.
No, it was not. And at first, for my whole life, I've always had like one gray hair. It was always at the top of my hair, and I just would pull it out, and it would just grow back in. So I dealt with it.
They multiply.
No, I've dealt with it. It was always there. Then one day, it just bought apart. It's like I found a supply. Found this plot of land, pretty nice, and just took over
prime real estate.
Took over the whole top. But then I got some like stupid idiots that moved in, and they're right here in the front, and they're just like, yo. And I look like that character from Marvel. Who's the one that's got the streak? Is it Jean Grey? Is it Rogue? It's Rogue. Yes, Rogue. That's what I look like. So I'm just gonna let it just come in and just be like a streak of gray, just right there in my hair.
You just dye it that way then, just to see how it will look.
So I can have people call me ma'am all the time and never remember my name. I mean, like, no, I'm no longer B. I'm ma'am.
You looking like a ma'am.
You going too far. This whole series today is about insults and how we take it too far. And this is also the last episode that we'll ever. So,
I mean, it's grays. Grays are coming in. Like,
so then why don't you let your grays come in?
Because it comes in one little spot. If it came in evenly, I would have been cool. Hold on, time out.
Just one spot. I actually see quite a few.
If it came in evenly, but I would have welcomed it with open arms. And like, but it comes in right here.
Because you just got some buddies in the back you can't see.
Hey, chill out. Hey, no, I don't. All right. This is going to be our last episode. We are fighting after this.
Like, Pops, yeah. Like,
all right, hold on, time out. Do you get ID'd when you go places?
Oh.
Okay, you walk into liquor store, you buy a bottle of liquor. Do you get ID'd, or do they just...
No.
Have you ever got turned down your ID?
Oh, no, you're trying.
Yes, you try to give
you act like this happened yesterday.
Did you ever try to give your ID?
Yeah, when I
and
was
they're like,
kid.
we don't need to see it. We know you're old enough to give you a credit card.
No. But I will tell you a funny story. When I was younger, you know, like when you are younger and you first get of age, you want to show everybody your ID.
Oh yeah,
so
I'm proud.
I will never forget. I went into the store. It was a Publix actually. This girl that I went to school with, like she knew me from school. We weren't friends, but she knew me. And I was going through her line and I was trying to buy something that I had to show my ID for. I showed her my ID and she looked at it and she said, "That is not you." And I said, who is it supposed to be? And she's like, "I don't know who it is, but that's not you." "How do you know? How is it not me? You went to school with me. Yeah. Like, are you kidding me?" And she's like, "Ma'am, that is not you. I don't know who you are."
Wow.
Oh my God. And she would not sell it to me.
Really?
So I had to stomp out of Publix, super angry. And then I went to a convenience store because I still had to get what I had to get. Go to the convenience store, talk to the guy. He asked for my ID, showed him my ID. And he was like, "Okay." And then I said, "No, wait, look again. Does this look like me?" And he was like, "Yes." Like, who else would it be?
You just need validation at that point.
I need all the validation. I want everybody to see my ID. I was very upset about that. I still am a little bit hurt.
Now, did any significant changes come around? Like, was it like photo of you in like 16 years old or something like that?
No, this was the day that I turned 21. I went back to the DMV to get a new picture. It was my 21. I knew I was 21 in the picture.
Oh no, she knows exactly what she was doing. She was doing that on purpose. She probably didn't like
probably.
She probably just like came up with some sort of excuse. That's what I think. Because
then that makes me think that people don't like me, and I have a story to share.
Story time.
So people from school, we get together, or you know, like years after you graduate, you kind of fall out of touch with people. You meet up with them, crossing paths in the future. You're older now, and then you see like you have more in common than you did when you knew each other when you were younger. It's like, "Oh my God, it's so good to see you." And I'm like, "Yeah, it really is good to see you." I am that kind of forever kind of friend for people where, and I've been told this a lot of times, and I don't know if I should get offended now when people say it to me, because they're like, "You're the kind of person that, you know, we don't have to talk to each other every day, but when we talk to each other, it's like we never stop talking." I get people that warm and fuzzy.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, wait, I'm going somewhere with it. This time in particular, this person was like, "You know, I want us to like get together. Do you still talk to like this person and this person?" I was like, "No, I haven't really seen them. Like, we kind of follow each other online." "Well, you know, like, but let's do a gathering. We're gonna get together." And I was like, "Okay, you know how to find me. Just let me know when." So that when came, and we got together, and it wasn't bad. You know, it was not. I don't think I was embarrassing or inappropriate. I might talk like a sailor. I don't know. No, for this time, I think I was on my good behavior. I think every time I was on my good behavior, because you know, like there's people
different
you can
crowd.
cut with.
Yeah, you
there's
know
like,
who you can.
You know who you can like cut out with, and you know people that you guys sit there and be like, "Hey, can you pass the Grey Poupon?"
Yeah.
So you know this is the Grey Poupon crowd. So we get together. They were like, "You know what? This was so much fun. Let's do it again. Let's make it an annual thing." And I was like, "Okay, just let me know when." So
now, did they say this during like?
Yeah,
okay,
they did. Now I'm getting old, and I don't know now how much is like my feelings reenacting the story. Like if you watch Inside Out and like the feelings talk all the time, like that's pretty much what's going on inside. But it's when she's older, you know. So my brain is a lot like Inside Out. Cue the cut.
Hello, everybody.
That's my head. I am like Riley as when she goes into puberty, but I've never grown out of it.
Yeah.
So they did say it. This person did say it, like, "We're going to get together. It's going to be an annual thing. I really enjoy seeing you guys." And I was like, "Yeah, you know, this wasn't terrible. Let's get together." So it came on and happened again. It happened a couple times after that, and I was getting the invite. So much so that, you know, me and the inviter would even like get together outside of this. We'd talk on the phone. You know, we would sit there and like meet up for brunch or dinner or something. Like we would have these kind.
Yeah, constant contact.
Yeah, it wasn't like every day thing, but it was enough that it's like I felt like we had a connection.
Yeah.
So time goes on. She called me and she was like, "You know, we're gonna get together at this time." And I was like, "Oh, I'm out of town. You know, I won't be able to make it." "Oh, you'll be missed." And I was like, "You know, that's okay, no problem. Just let me know when the next one is." That was my
last one.
That was my last one. I didn't realize it at the time. I wasn't getting no more invites.
Maybe they stopped.
That's what I thought. But I see on their pages every year, y'all get together.
So you got voted off the island.
And I don't know what I did to not like keep up, because I'm a really good partner for Amazing Race. I might not be the fastest runner, But I am a good partner and I could think it through. I don't know what I did. I don't get invited anymore.
Honestly, I think they voted. Probably you and the invitee were good with each other, but maybe somebody in the other part of the group started voicing something for whatever reason. And it's not something that you should feel anything about. Because they're missing probably the best person out of the group, and that's their fault.
They even invited someone that doesn't even live in state.
Yeah.
And they got the invite. Hey, look, they invited people that wasn't even in the original, and they're coming. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice.
I wouldn't even worry about it, because if they sit there and not send you an invite, there's nobody I want to hang with anyway.
That's true. And so, I try to look at it like that. But then I'd wonder, as you get older, things change. People change.
People
and
drift
so
off.
I believe that people are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And so I always have to remember how to compartmentalize people. Are you in my life for a season? Are you here for life? And I only have a few lifers. And that's the thing.
I think that goes for everybody. So, there's some people that I can not see for could be years, and then the minute that we get back together, we're joking and we're laughing like it was yesterday.
Right.
Last time we saw it. So it's just exactly, you got somebody for a reason. You got people who will sit there and call you up just because they need to borrow something,
right?
Or they only when they need something from you. And then you got somebody for a season, then they move away, have a family or whatever have you. And then you have the lifers, or just your ride or dies, the ones you can call up and they'll be like, "Oh, get up when I'm there."
Exactly.
So I mean,
and I have
that's part of life.
A few writers. I've had some seasonal people that come and they go, and it's a thing. And the thing is, it's I try to always be a no judgment zone.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a safe place, because I know that my life is bat crazy. Mm-hmm. I know it, and I've got a million things going on. So when I see people put up that meme and it's fire, what fire? That is my life. But I thought it was very funny because this thing happens every summer, and summertime comes and I'm I ain't liking no picture. I still feel that way today. I will not like your pictures. I don't like them.
I wouldn't even follow them anymore. You just defriend them.
That's probably a good idea.
That's a great idea.
I should unfriend people.
You should sit there and take your time and just get those clutters out of your life.
But then my 10 followers that are watching this right now will turn to 3. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding.
Horrible.
No. Some of the things you notice when you get older, it just hits you one day. I don't know if you're to that point yet.
Yes, I am. I woke up the other day and my back just spazzed out. I just sat up in the wrong way, and I was ugh.
I broke my back.
And it's I was oh no, I gotta lay back down.
What? Do it again? What happened? I missed it. I blinked.
Oh, you missed it?
I blinked.
You missed it. What was that? Come on, you can't say you've never gotten up or moved the wrong way. And it's you get this sharp pain that runs up, and you're just oh, where'd that come from? You feel like you got stabbed. No, come on. You are so lying if you never felt anything like that.
No, I don't.
Or turned your neck the wrong way or too fast.
No, I know. That's what I'm trying to agree with you. I'm just saying it just happens.
Yeah.
Out of the blue. And things don't work no more. Like this TV.
Yeah.
Things don't work no more. No. For instance, there's so many thoughts I have in my head.
Your knee just buckles out of nowhere. You just walking.
And then you just break. And I'm nobody sits there and warns you this can happen. For me, I was walking up the stairs and I stubbed my foot. I don't remember stubbing my foot, but I can tell you I had a black toe. I'm texting my doctor. Am I dying? What happened? And she's did you stub your toe or something? Are you a runner? No,
I just kick rocks, doctor. Every day I just walk outside
and kick rocks with these bare feet.
It's just a big rock, and it hit my toe.
And I go with my back.
Really?
It just, your body breaks. And so I know now, if you oh, and you slap me, I'm having a bruise.
Yeah.
No, it's not even hard. It's just, you just touched me and I bruise. And I'm what do I have? Old people skin now? What is happening? Somebody's going to get in my comments and be you have a medical condition. You need to go get that checked out. Your toes should not be doing that. So,
oh man,
I just needed preparation for aging. you know, like, because when you watched our family and they're growing and everybody's like aging so gracefully and we don't talk about these
That's
things.
because they hide it. They
And
hide
they're good. They're really good at hiding it.
So when it hits you, you're like, oh, what is this? Like, why is this happening?
And I also think like that there's a generation where they don't talk about things. They're just like, it's just a part of life. But us, we're like looking stuff up, like trying to diagnose ourselves. And I'm sitting like, how many days do I have left, Google? Like, those are things I'm trying to figure out, because I'm like, these things shouldn't be happening. Like, seriously, it's sad.
Yeah.
So
you cough too hard, you check it on WebMD, and you say you have bronchitis. So you've been telling everybody for the next month, I got bronchitis.
I still have bronchitis. Like, you know, it's like, why? Like, what is happening? For instance, when we were at the park together, like, I felt great walking through the park. I got cloud shoes, the best shoes I was walking on a cloud. But for 2 weeks after, I couldn't walk. True story.
I felt the same way.
2 weeks after, I could not walk.
There was one time with a Six Flags, back when they had the commercial. I'm gonna put it up so you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna cut out that little song, so you're not gonna know about it either.
Like, I want to hear it.
We're at Six Flags in Georgia, and it's hilly. Like, you're walking up and down to the point normal day, you're there for like 4 or 5 hours. We're leaving in the afternoon and the evening, walking back to the car, and I had to stop because I had such a horrible cramp. Like, I'm screaming in the middle of the street. People are walking past into the park thinking something's wrong with me, like horribly, like somebody should be calling 911. That's how bad I was screaming.
I was there?
Yes, you was there.
That's hilarious. No.
We all went to Georgia up to Six Flags.
I remember that time that we drove up to meet you. You guys were driving back from up north. So I don't remember you doing that. I don't remember you screaming. You know, I told you last time, and I probably said it to you many times before that, my brain only holds on to this much information. That's not one. It's not important. That was not even an old story, though. Like, you got to make it relatable. You're talking about being old, and you're talking about something that happened before I was even married.
Because this just started. But I mean, I just have a couple of instances.
This just started.
It is.
I'm only 12. Come on, you're so annoying. Like, come on, be real with the people and tell them some real deal stuff. Like, they're not gonna listen to us be like, oh, I'm perfect because I'm young and healthy. No, I'm dying.
Well, I try to be healthy.
These are my video diaries, because one day I'm gonna be like that.
Wait, how are you gonna be? How are you gonna be?
It's like that. So, body bruises, just randomly. And, you know, body aches, like, you can't walk.
See, I don't get like I get body aches. I don't get random bruises. I don't know what happened. So I'll get random cuts. Have you ever got like random cuts on your hand or like on
what are you, part vampire?
I didn't say my neck.
Well, you're like a random cut.
No, you've never like.
No, I haven't.
Like, cut your finger somehow, and then you don't realize until you're like washing your hand or something.
It wouldn't be
and you're
random
like, oh.
If I cut it. Like, I would know. So if you're walking around, you're like, oh God, there it is again. Like,
I can guarantee somebody somewhere has experienced this.
Tell us below. Do you randomly get cuts just on your hands? Like, come on. Like, it does not happen.
And then you don't realize it until you go to wash your hands or you have hand sanitizer or something and it stings. And then you look where it stings and you're like, oh, I cut myself there. It could be a paper cut or it could be like something sharp. You dealing with something sharp? No, never. All right, cool.
But there was one time that I cut off the tip of my finger and I just got back feeling in the tip of my finger.
Like, wait, how?
So,
you cut it like
story time. My husband's out of town. It's just me and the kids, and I'm like trying to make dinner. And I had a mandolin. I think it's called mandolin. It's like the slicer, the food slicer, vegetable slicer. It says in the instructions, if you should read them, to use the guard.
And you didn't use the guard.
I'm a professional wannabe chef. I do not use. I have learned. You know that saying, you're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today.
I learned that day and every day thereafter. I never saw so much blood come from the tip of my finger Sorry, like we need to do a disclaimer because this is probably a squeamish story. I never saw so much blood come from the tip of my face. And I thought I was going to have to take myself to 911, that I actually called my mom. I'm dying. I can't even look at it. It's so much blood. Like, it was the worst thing ever. That actually, my son came in clutch. He was like, Mom, I got you. He went and he got me everything I needed so I can, like, bandage up my hand. And I was soaking through so many bandages.
Really? It was that bad?
It was a bad cut.
Like, do you think that you should have went?
No, because it's like from...
Was it like a clean cut?
WebMD says that, or Google. Somebody told me. Maybe even ChatGPT.
It was Ask Jeeves on your age.
Somebody told me that it's just a lot of, like, that area is just
a lot of blood.
A lot of blood. It's like you cut that area, it will bleed. But either way, it was this finger, and I still feel sensations.
Really?
And that was probably like 2 years ago.
Really?
And
so you got some nerves.
Yeah, that's it. It's a nerve. It's like, or
nerve endings.
Maybe, I don't know. Nerve ending. Doctors chime in. Yeah, I like messed my finger up.
That is horrible.
I have not used that mandolin to this day.
I bet you I would throw it away.
I will just cut with a knife.
Or just use a guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut with a knife. And if it requires like something to be like julienned or like made like, you know, really thin slices, yeah, you're just getting thick. You're getting whatever the knife can do. That's all. That's all that's happening.
I don't think have you ever broken any bones?
I've not broken any bones. Have not. Have you?
No, I've never broken a bone.
I don't think I've ever. Did I ever break a bone?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
It's crazy how you can't remember.
No, I don't think I've ever broken a bone. You know what? I was not athletic at all. I was in theater. I was a theater kid. Why are you laughing? Like that's something funny?
No,
theater people chime in.
No, not at all. Like, I'm gonna get jumped by a whole bunch of people.
Like a whole group.
Here. I just slap. No, I'm just like, sorry. I wasn't in theater, obviously. I don't know what they're saying.
Here.
The British are coming. I don't know. I'm cutting this out as well.
I was not athletic. I was a theater kid. And so people like to tell me I was a really good tree. Like,
wait, time out.
No, time out. We're not going to harp on this.
We're harping on this.
No, we're not. I was not chosen.
So I was not to be in theater. For actor position.
I did a tree pose. So you was a prop. He was a prop. I did a tree pose. So, okay. I wanted to be a really good actress, but I could not really sing. And there was a musical theater.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
And I
wanted to be Snow White.
Was the apple.
You know it.
I was the apple tree. Look, pick this one.
This is a very important role.
It is, because without the apple tree,
this is
nobody would die.
You have one of the most important roles. Just don't say anything.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Wait, there was a movement when the wind rustled through the trees. Sorry. It was such a happy moment in my life.
How'd it go?
Look. I was a really good tree.
I can't.
I was an aspiring filmmaker when
because
he was
you couldn't be an actress.
That was before.
Oh, I thought it was the same time.
It was before. No, I was in theater when I was in high school, and I was in the tree. And I was a tree. So I was an aspiring filmmaker, and I would follow you around, and that was it. And I titled my movie "A Day in the Life of T."
Today's show is brought to you by Shasta Cola. Need a drink, no time for think. Get Shasta, Shasta.
I want you to put a
no. I am not putting that video up.
No. Somebody message me below if you want to see T and A Day in the Life of T.
Never.
I will get that video. So okay. So I wanted to be an actress. Clearly, that's not what happened. What did you want to do?
I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Really?
I watch Animal Planet religiously. 24 hours a day, I would watch Animal Planet, and I wanted to be a vet. I wanted to work on tigers. I cannot believe that you are laughing at my dream. I can't believe my child. That's my childhood dream. You're laughing at my childhood dream.
Wait, don't talk. I gotta sit again. Oh, that was bad.
Yes, I wanted to be a veterinarian, and then I realized animals die in surgeries too, and I couldn't handle it. So no longer did I want to be a veterinarian. But yes, I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was
How
younger.
did you learn in a time before Google that animals die in surgery?
Because it was an episode. The veterinarian was sitting there. He was working on a big cat. I don't know what was wrong with this lion, and had like something that they just needed to remove. It was close to a vital organ, and the surgery didn't go well, and they just showed them like walking out and saying they didn't make it, and that just really touched me.
So,
And I was like, I can't handle that.
wait,
As a kid.
so
Yes.
when they walked out and said he didn't make it,
Mhm.
who did they talk to?
It was the whole staff.
The
It was
animal wife? Like the lion?
yeah,
wife?
the lioness. Yeah, ass. No, it was the whole zoo staff. The one who brought him in.
The zoo animals were like, ah!
Simba crying in the corner. You're horrible.
I'm sorry.
Mufasa didn't make it. No,
I am not your brother. Like, I don't know. That was
what movie is that?
from Lion King.
I am not your brother. What is it? A zombie?
I'm the king now. You don't know when Scar kills. He doesn't look like this. He's holding him over a thing, and he dropped down below and he died. A cliff. He's holding him on a cliff. He didn't go like this. Yes, he did. He did.
No, he didn't.
He's holding him, and he's like, "Brother, help me."
Yes.
And he's like, "I am not your brother." Hey,
It was the stampede that
Roll-
killed him.
because he didn't help his brother up.
Yes, but the point is, he's
He
not like
said-
this.
Yes, he
That's
was
a
holding
zombie.
him down. He was zombies are coming. It was not the zombie part though. He was holding him over, and he was like, "Brother, help me! I can't get up." And he's like, "I am not your." See, I should have been more than a tree.
Brother, help me!
I am not your brother. Like, I'm the king now. I should have been a stampeder.
No, I'm glad you was the tree. You would have been doing that take 55 times.
Brother, help me!
Cut. No.
I'm sorry. I don't know. It was Simba crying. Ah! Like,
Somebody didn't even see it.
Father! Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He's like, Daddy. What is it, English show? He's African. He's from Africa. They're in the Serengeti. Like, Father?
That's how they talk.
I don't know. Can animals stop? Let's talk about that.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Oh, okay. And this is why I have a very small circle of friends.
That's the reason why you didn't
And
get
I
invited
didn't
back
get
to the
invited
party.
back to lunch.
That is the reason right there.
Okay. Until next time, guys, thanks for joining us today. I'm talking about random stuff and adulting and how it's hard and how to be a veterinarian.
Wow.
And I am still a tree. I'm available.
I'm T. This is B.
And this is our last episode.
Until next time.